Good morning. Now, in the last class, we have studied about the question number 32, that is area related to circle. Now, question number 31. Now, in question number 31 and after that 30, question number 31 and 30, one question will be from the distance formula and one question will be from the section formula. So, three marks question hopefully will be there from the coordinate geometry. So, in coordinate geometry, I have given the theory of the chapter, how to apply the distance formula, how to apply the section formula. But in exam, if question comes, then the way you have to do, I am explaining that. So, question will be like that. Find the value of k. Find the value of k if the point minus 4k divides the line segment joining the points A minus 610 and B 3 minus 8. B 3 minus 8. Now find the value of k. If the point minus 4k divides the line segment joining the points A and B. Solution. So first of all, in section formula, what you should be knowing, that is line segment can be divided by 4. That's what I have explained. That is line segment can be divided by point, it can be divided by x-axis, it can be divided by y-axis, or it can be divided by line. Variety of questions are there on this section formula. So, area of triangle formula is not in the syllabus this time, but I have explained in the class. It is up to you the way you want to do the question. So here, find the value of k. You have to find out the value of k if the point divides. So here, point is dividing the line segment. So this is the line segment, and the line segment minus 6 and 10 is the coordinate of A. B is another hand, 3 minus 8. Some students, they put the arrows here, A and B. They put the arrow here. You cannot put the arrows in the line segment. Now this is the line segment, and this is divided by the point minus 4k. So you can give the name of this point P. Now this A you know, so you can write x1, y1. And B is what second point, so you write x2, y2. And this point P, write x, y. So, but in what ratio this line segment is divided, you don't know. So you will write M1 and M2. Some student, they write K is to 1. It depends on you. M is to 1, depends on you. So ratio may be any, but here the ratio what I am taking generally is M1 is to M2. I never take in K is to 1. So once you have made the figure, now you can write, we know we know section formula. Section formula is, that is x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Thereby m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Once you have written the formula, now x you know, that is minus 4. m1 you don't know, but you know the x2, that is 3. Plus m2 you don't know, you know x1, that is minus 6 upon m1 plus m2. Again by k equal to m1 into minus 8 plus m2 into 10 upon m1 plus m2. So minus 4 into m1 plus m2, 3 m1 minus 6 m2. Now here you can find out k once you got the value of m1 and m2. Once you got the value of m1 and m2, you can put the value of m1 and m2 and find the value of k. So here minus 4m1 minus 4m2 equal to 3m1 minus 6m2. That is, you can come to this side. This that is minus 4m1 minus 3m1 equal to minus 6m2 plus 4m2. That is minus 4m1 minus 3m1 equal to minus 6m2 plus 4m2 minus 7m1 minus 2m2. This cancel, 7 by 2. Sorry, m1 upon m2, that is 2 upon 7. So m1 is to m2 equal to 2 is to 7. So first of all, you have to find out the value of m1 is to m2. After finding this, now place the value of k. So here k is what? 2 into minus 8 plus 7 into 10 upon 2 plus 9. That is minus 16 plus 17 upon 11. So what we are getting here? Sorry. Here 2 plus 7. So 9 you will be getting. Now k 54 upon 9. 6. So value of k will be what? 6. This is the answer. And this is also. K, question is what? Find the value of k. So the final answer is what? K, and k you have to calculate. So this is how you have to do the question. After this, we have question number 30. Question number 30 will be from the distance formula. So application, case study type of questions may be there. Here I am giving the idea of doing the paper, not the exact place of the questions. You got which 31 will be the coordinate geometry and all. So depends on the final situation of the question paper. But if we have an idea of that what type of questions may be there, and you will be able to solve. So question number 31, if we are getting from section formula, distance formula is also there. So the case study questions they can make. So whatever is there depends on the situation of the question. So first I have explained the section formula, how the section formula is applied. In case of trisected, sometimes this question is there. If the line segment, if question number next question, if the line segment, if the line segment joining the points, that is 2 1, A 2 1 and B, that is 5 minus 8, 5 minus 8. If the line segment joining the points is bisected by the points P and Q, line one more part is added in this question. Now line whose equation is x plus y equal to k passes through the point P. Also find the value of k. If the line segment joining the points A 2 1 and B 5 minus 8 is trisected, the point P and Q, trisected the points P and Q by the points, here you can write by the points P and Q. Line whose equation is x plus y equal to k passes through the point P, also find the value of k. So here I have added two questions. That is, once this question was asked in board exam. Now when it is said, when you are making the figure, this is the line segment, so A 2 1, B you write 5 minus 8. This is trisected by point P and Q. Now a line is passing through this. This is the line, and this point is what? X, y. The equation of the line is what? X plus y equal to k. Now, if you have to apply a brain, find the coordinate of P first. Once you get the value of x and y, put this value of x and y in the equation, because it is said that it is passing through the point P. Now, point line is passing through P, so that's why we are writing x, y. If it is AB, then you will write small a and small b or whatever representation there. Or sometimes they ask find the coordinate of P and Q. Only you have to find out the coordinate of point P and Q. and the section formula you can apply. So you can write here point P and Q trisect the line segment. So then what you will say, AB equal to PQ equal to PQ equal to 1. Now point P divides AB in ratio 1:2. Point Q divides AB in ratio 2:1. This is not needed. This is I have already explained. But in question, what is needed? That is this point you needed. Point P divides AB in the ratio 2:1. Now you know the section formula. You can write. We know section formula. Section formula is x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2 and y m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. After finding the value of x and y, putting the value of x, putting the value of x and y in equation x plus y equal to k, then get the value of k. So if you know the concept and the basic things, you will be able to get the answer. So today you practice the question on the section formula. After this trisect, we have bisected concept. Bisect means two equal parts. So you can find out the midpoint. Bisect means midpoint of the line segment, and the coordinate of midpoint you can find out by the formula x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the formula to find out the coordinate of the midpoint. Now one more question on this, that is a line segment is given to you and it is divided into 4 equal parts. So anything what you have to divide into 4 equal parts is what? First to find out the line segment. Find the midpoint of first AB. You will get 2 equal parts. Then divide each part into 2 equal parts, and you will get the answer. So coordinate of midpoint. Coordinate of midpoint n. Coordinate of midpoint n. That is x1 plus x2 by 2. y1 plus y2 upon 2. Now, line segment can be divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Line segment can be divided into 4 equal parts. First, divide into 2 equal parts. Second, divide each part into two equal parts. Just I want to explain here. This is the right segment AB. So M is midpoint of AB. M is midpoint of AB. N is midpoint of AM. P is midpoint of MP. So in last you can write, in last we say point NP divides AB into 4 equal parts. This is the way you have to do the question. Okay, so section formula questions today I have explained, and in the tomorrow class I will explain the distance formula. Okay, thank you.